when we talk about entrepreneurial risk, really what we're talking about is your capabilities. Do you have what it takes to go out and get business and to run a small firm, right? Now, each of us has strengths and weaknesses in particular areas. What we really have to do as we get into this is to understand our weaknesses, understand where we have strengths. Now, natural tendency of humans, when you hire somebody or you engage a professional, you're going to engage somebody who's just like you. But what's the thing you need least? Someone who's just like you. You need someone who complements you, who brings you back. If you're one of those, shoot for the stars, high thinker, entrepreneurial types, you need somebody who's grounded, who says to you, wait a second, that's all wonderful, but how are we actually going to do that? Where's the money going to come from? How are we going to get collections? That kind of thing. Okay? So assess your weaknesses and make sure that you're working with people who complement your weaknesses. Another mistake I see is when new business owners, and actually even old business owners, hire people, they'll try and get the cheapest person that they can. And this is, again, counterintuitive. Really, you should be paying top dollar for your people. Buying exactly what you need, which would be experience. Now, a friend of mine has a term, and he calls them buy full buckets. Buying empty buckets means you're the one who's got to fill the bucket. You got to pay to train a person. You got to pay to put up with their mistakes. You got to pay to get them through the entire process. When you hire somebody at a higher rate of salary who has a lot of experience, then you don't have to pay for that. And actually you get the benefit of it, because they can come to you and say, I see how you're doing this. I've experienced where we've done it a different way, and here's why. And they can bring something to your table. And the third is, you will absolutely positively need outside investors. Business is a team sport. Now, that means, from my perspective, the number one thing you need is, what am I going to say? What? No, an accountant, but it's a good guess. You need a CPA, because the rules of business are governed by the bottom line, right? It's governed by your financial statements. So you've got to be able to understand what's going on in your business from a financial perspective. And who better to help you than CPA?